Hey, I want to give you some plays for this week so that way you can make a bag. You feel me? These plays is coming straight off the top. You know what I'm saying? I can see these markets like nobody's business. I'm telling you, I've been eating lately. And I want y'all to eat too, all right? So look, I'm giving you probably about 5, 6 plays, somewhere in there, for you to be able to do. You don't got to take every trade that I'm telling you to take this week. Just find one or two and do your thing. You feel me? All right. So a lot of y'all be worried about the markets and, oh, I don't know how to do this. You worry, you got anxiety. Listen, there's a scripture for that. Matthew chapter 6, verse 25 to 27. Let me just read this for y'all so y'all can stop worrying so much. You feel me? Look. It say, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds in the air. They don't sow or reap, but your Father in heaven takes care of them. You feel me? And are you not much more valuable than they are? You way more valuable than they are. So what you worrying about? They ain't even gotta worry about food every day. They ain't gotta worry about none of that. They just get up and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Same way you gotta live. Stop worrying. You feel me? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? You can't. So stop worrying about everything. You feel me? Calm down. Set you a plan in place. Whether it's these markets, whether it's whatever it is you're trying to do, set you a plan and then execute little by little. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But look, without further ado, we're going to get into these setups so y'all can eat this week. Lego. So you know me, I'm all about the zones. I trade the same way on every platform. You keep it simple, you're going to make a lot of money. All right. H1. All right. Check this out. What happened last time we hit this zone before? We shot up. Where are we at currently? Here. So this week, I'm expecting a dope bounce this week coming up. All right. I'm expecting a nice bounce somewhere in these areas. We already pretty much passed that. So between here and here, it's a good H1 zone. Maybe come down a little bit further, but I'm expecting a nice buy coming. All right. So that's gonna be a good scalp. You can hold for a little bit. But last time again that we hit here and or here, we had a nice buy. So US 30, we looking for buys this week. All right. Let me run over there to let's look at NAS 100, see what NAS 100 got going on, man, because you know, I know my people love NAS 100. All right. So this one has been trending up for quite some time, y'all. So as we know, it's definitely basically on this little clear channel tip. You know what I'm saying? This thing has been rising above that 20, and it's just going and going and going. We're getting pullbacks, and then we're taking back off. I mean, that's looking like the play this week. All the pullbacks, as long as the market ain't coming down here to this 200, man, we good for buys all day. You feel me? So now it's 100. This week, we looking for buys. All right? Looking for solid buys. All right? Now, we might sell, we might pull back because remember, we can't get too far away from this 20 moving average before the market has to at least come back and get close to it. So we could expect, a decent little pullback. But after that pullback, hey, we back in on the buys. If you're wondering where it's going to pull back to, just use your levels. Right here, this will be one level. All right. Somewhere in there, 2, 3. If it pulls back that far, you know what I'm saying? Also, even right in here, this area here could be like a small pullback. So anywhere in that area is your pullback areas. So just be on the lookout for that. All right, if you let's go GJ, because I'm going over the pairs I know a lot of y'all trade as well. So we're looking for pullback and then buy on NAS 100. Right, so we're looking for buys on NAS 100, sales on US 30 coming. I mean, yeah, buys on over here and buys over there on US 30 as well. You know what I mean? So far, let me go look at GJ. All right, let me go H1 vibes. Let me tell you what I'm looking for. What I already see it over here, but oh yeah. So we getting back. I always buy on GJ anyway. If you know how I am with my zones. We shot all the way down. We pulling back a little bit here. You know what I mean? We might come down a little lower, but we got heavy zones in this area. What do I mean by that, and how do I know that? Well, over here, we hit the zone, shot up, came back to the same zone here, shot straight up. We're coming back in that same area, which is why we're already starting to get buys. So I'm thinking a good buy here or at the very bottom of this, right? Solid buys on GJ coming. So be looking for buys on GJ. Again, so that's about 3 set of pairs that look like they're gonna be buying this coming up week. And I don't want you to miss it. You know what I mean? I want you to be able to get it in. All right. I'm gonna go to Euro USD. Let's go. Oh, let me take this off right quick. So I want to make sure that people get what they need to get, baby. Euro USD H1. All right. So we broke market structure on this one. How do I know that? Well, let me show you. Market was coming up, pull back. You know, we got higher, pull back, higher, pull back, higher, pull back, even higher. But then we finally broke through here. All right. So that lets me know that now we're coming here. So sales this week, looking for sales definitely on Euro USD. Anywhere between this area here, if I can draw that across. All right, so we might pull back up to here. Then we're expecting a nice drop. Or before then, because we are kind of in like rejection territory. All right, here, you know, for the drop, or here for the drop. But the drop is definitely coming on Euro USD. So be on the look for that. Again, these are scalps. These is also swings. It just really depends on how you want to do it. You know, whatever kind of trader you are. If you want to know how far it's going to come down potentially before its next drop, before its next bounce, then start looking over here to where we got rejection between these two. You could draw that straight over. So if we come down, we could be getting some type of rejection. Really, and it's all in the same area. If it breaks through that, then it's finally going to come down to, of course, here. And then at this point, you should be expecting another little pullback and another drop potentially. So that's what Euro USD is looking like this week. So we got 3 buys, 1 sell so far. All right, these is major plays, major plays. What else y'all be trading, man? Oh, S&P. For those who trade S&P. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, I ain't never traded S&P, but boom, there we go. S&P, what we looking like? All right, so we on a steady uptrend, so I'll be looking for straight buys on this one too. We already pulling back now. We pretty much pull back to this zone right here. If I draw that straight across, that's kind of why you got getting that buy right there. So yeah, any pullback on this, we're looking for the buys. If this continues down, all right, if it continues down, look for this zone right here, because this is where all the rejection is for a good buy. You know what I mean? We still above the 200. We're golden. I would be looking for buys. All right, so it's about 4 buys, 1 sell. All right. Yeah. So that's plays. All right. You line it up every week, you good, man. Look at all this space in between the 20 and the 200. Look at all that. Lots of space. That means that 20 moving average is carrying these candles straight to victory every time. So when you see that pull back, we hopping in on buys all day. We can buy all day. I mean, the trend is basically showing you what's going on, how many buy opportunities, how many scalps you got. Like, it's telling you how many scalps. Look at all these buy opportunities, y'all, that you could have got in. If you got in late, you could have got in here and still start eating. Pull back, got in again, still eating some more. So these are the kind of plays. And again, these are on a higher time frame. So the chances of this playing out, man, it's higher than ever. All right. Anything on a higher time frame is golden. I'm trying to see if I want to look at USD CAD, and I'll make that the last one. Let's take a peek at USD CAD. Oh, beautiful. So this one is due for a pullback. And I only say that because we're too far away from the 20 moving average. Right. So this could be a long-term sell-off. Or, again, it could just be, you know, it could finally sell and then go up. and then sell and go. You know what I mean? Like it could do it. You know, so just be mindful because when we hop back in the markets, it'll be a Monday. Monday's trend, so it could decide I want to trend a little bit more, but it's definitely a sell coming in this future, and then buys back up after potentially. This the only one I'm kind of like, a little iffy about. Oh, okay. So look, I looked at the daily. Right, the market's right here, but this right here, heavy rejection. You know that daily ain't gonna play no games. So, which made me think. That's what I was telling you that pullback is definitely coming. Matter of fact, let me see something right quick. I'm gonna get a horizontal line. Let me boom, take that. And then I'm gonna go back to the 1 hour. I can't even see that line. So potentially, again, it could push to that last zone and then reject heavy up there and then drop. But I'm expecting drops between now and then. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just extremely high. I didn't even look at the stochastic because I don't even think I put it on there. But I'm almost sure that this is up there with the stochastic being high. But the higher time frame on the dailies let me know, hey, we got some heavy rejection coming in the future. Let me go look at the H4 real quick. Yeah, so the H4, there we go. We can see it a little better over here. All right, we already passed the heavy rejection zone before, which is about right in here. When that's what I'm saying. If they would decide they want to make a new high or try to retest this high, big sell off coming. You know what I mean? Because last time we were traced heavy, came back up and sold off massively. So we could expect that same thing over here, this coming up week. So I gave y'all about 5 plays, man. I need y'all to run them. Pick one and run it. You know what I'm saying? Watch it. Find your levels. If you want to put pending orders right there, you in there. If not, then just watch it. And then when they start to play out, it's game time, man. I want y'all to eat because at the end of the day, hey, we got family to take care of. We got kids to take care of. We trying to vacay. We trying to make 2025 the best year ever. You dig? So with the sauce I'm giving y'all, I just need y'all to use it, apply it, and then we're gonna get to this bread, man. I love y'all, Lord willing. I'll see y'all on another one. Holla at your boy.